Hey guys, Robin here. And here is another movie review. So yesterday I watched a TV movie that I had been meaning to watch for years. I finally got a copy of it. Um, it arrived in the mail on Tuesday, last Tuesday. Um, and I finally got around to watching it yesterday, and that movie is Steven Spielberg's first feature-length film, the legendary Duel. Yep, yeah. I've been like I just said, I've been wanting to watch this movie for years. I finally got a copy of it in the mail last Tuesday, and yeah, I mean, and like I've been meaning to watch it for like a while, and I finally saw it. It's one of those movies that has surprise captions. Surprise captions are when a movie has subtitles, but there's nothing on the sleeve or the tape itself to indicate that it had subtitles. So that was a nice little bonus. Now now this version of Duel that I saw is not the original '71 TV version. It's the theatrical cut, which had like a bunch of scenes added, like the first person driving sequence at the beginning, the part where the truck tried to push the car onto the train tracks, and the part where and the whole scene with the stranded school bus. Yeah, this movie, I mean, it's a great movie. I mean, like 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 there are no cuts, like uh there's no obvious fades to commercial, because again this is the theatrical version of the movie. Yeah, I mean, as Spielberg's first feature length movie, you would think that it wouldn't be too good. I mean, this is a horror film, but it's easily one of his best movies. Like it is up there with Jaws, Close Encounters, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah. So yeah, the movie. If you've been living under a rock, this movie is about a motorist played by the late Dennis Weaver, who is on his way to a business meeting when he passes a semi truck on the road, an act that is usually just done with no ill will behind it. But this truck driver takes serious offense to that. And by the way, we never actually see the truck driver. Well, we do see his arm as he waves at Dennis Weaver to pass him in an attempt to make him crash head on into another vehicle. Yeah, and we do see his feet, like we see his boots, which leads to a scene in a diner where he attempts to confront the truck driver that is trying to kill him. That's not an exaggeration. The driver of the truck, like on the cover, is actually trying to kill him. Yeah. And by the way, Spielberg went to great lengths to have you to make the truck itself the villain and not the driver, because of the shot on the back, yeah, and like up on the front of the truck. The reason why the truck in the movie is a nine well the truck in all of the scenes for the TV movie cut of the movie well is a 1955 Peterbilt 281, I think. Um, but 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 the truck in the additional scenes that they filmed for the theatrical release, which is the railroad scene and the school bus scene, they used they used like a they used several different trucks. One of them, uh, all of them were Peterbilt 281s to match the truck seen throughout the movie. One of them was a 1960 model. The other one was a 64. The 64 model is reportedly at Universal Studios in very poor condition, but the 1960 model is the only truck from Duel that from the filming of Duel that still survives. In fact, it is actually outside on display by its owner, who also has a Plymouth Valiant similar to the car that Dennis Weaver drives in this movie. Yeah. In fact, this is a TV movie from 1971, and they only had the one truck. So there is a shot during the climax where they had to get it right the first time because with the movie's budget they could only afford the one truck. Yeah, and yeah, I mean the writing and camera work and directing for the time and the medium they're great. It's a Spielberg movie, so obviously all those are fantastic. This movie was, well, I'm not sure if screenplay by and written by are the same thing. In fact, I have a very good hunch that they are the same. It was direct. The movie was written by Richard Matheson, who based it on a short story. In fact, he was inspired to write the short story on his way home from a golf course on November 22nd, 1963, when he was tailgated by a semi truck, and he wondered, and he didn't have any, like, I think he was the passenger in the car. I'm not sure, or maybe he was the driver. I don't know, but he wrote down like the basic outline for a short story, and then he wrote it like what if the truck driver did more than just tailgate him. Um, and Ariel was published in an issue of Playboy in 1968, and Spielberg and Universal wanted to adapt it, and Universal wanted to adapt the story for their TV movie of the week, and Spielberg volunteered to direct it, and the rest is history. Yeah, this movie aired on um, it was either it aired on November 13th, 1971, and it later got a theatrical release in Europe and in North America again in 73 and 74. Yeah. Anyway, this is easily one of the best TV movies of all time. I highly recommend this movie. Like, I mean, it is easily one of the best movies involving a semi truck that I have ever seen. Like, it is up there with movies like Maximum Overdrive. Yeah. Well, well, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, yeah. in my opinion, I think Maximum Overdrive is one of the best movies about semi trucks in history. Duel tops it in terms of being about like a single truck. So, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.